before you think people are so judgy and all that, yeah, people are judgy. But there is a reason why people are judgy. And again, it has to do with our brain. Because our brain, as sophisticated as it is, it only uses very primitive means to decide if something is going to, if somebody's going to be somebody that you know, like, and trust. It takes a very, and because what the brain wants to do is it wants to keep our humans safe. And the way that it distinguishes what is safe and what is not safe is if something is going to help me or if something's going to harm me. And it only has a few minutes to make that decision. And then if it looks like it's going to help me, then I'm going to be all over it. And that is something that is powerful and confident looking. And if it looks like something that's not going to help me, it's like I'm going to dismiss it. Why do I have to pay attention to it? I don't have to listen to it. And as a matter of fact, if I attack this weak thing, I may survive longer by it becoming my next meal. That's the way the brain is thinking about body language and vocal tone. So it's not a male thing, it's not a female thing, it's a confident thing. And the good news, because of our brain being as malleable as it is, we can develop confidence from the inside out and from the outside in. And so sometimes whatever that vision is that you're creating for yourself, you may have to create a new role for yourself. Because you may be showing up as the perky Pam people pleaser, when what you really want to be is that Pamela important high achiever, top performer. And so you may have to recreate that role, which means that you may have to start showing up differently. That means you may have to start dressing differently. You may have to carry yourself differently. You may have to use a different tone of voice. You may have to think different and use different language and body language. All of these things, you may have to show up differently. And for any of you who may be thinking, it's like, wait, didn't you just tell me that I didn't want to be a fake? Isn't that fake? No. And or you might be thinking, Oprah says I always need to be authentic. You have to be my authentic self. And I do not want to go against Oprah. God forbid, not in Chicago especially. But the thing is, there is a difference between being effective and being authentic. And I believe we all need to be effective, and that means being our most best version of ourselves that we can be. And sometimes that requires showing up differently.